I'm going to talk about flexoelectricity and fluoropolymer aluminum reactives. Brief background: energetic materials are materials with a large quantity of stored energy that can be released upon appropriate or sometimes inappropriate stimuli, such as shock, heat, friction, or electrostatic discharge. These include pyrotechnics, propellants, and explosives. Flexoelectricity describes the generation of an electric polarization response under a mechanical strain gradient. In my research, we're taking a known flexoelectric fluoropolymer, which is used as both a binder and oxidizer in energetic materials, and adding the fuel source and then measuring the flexoelectric coefficient. So as we add a mechanical strain gradient to these materials, we're able to tailor the energetic material properties to fit the need of whatever we're doing with them at the time. And the ultimate goal is to develop smart energetic materials. So the flexoelectric material that we started with was PVDF, which is a fluoropolymer, and we added aluminum to it at different weight percents. We saw that with an increase in aluminum content, we had an increase in the flexoelectric coefficient. PVDF and its copolymers are widely studied because of their electroactive phases, mainly the beta and gamma phase. And when aluminum is added to PVDF, we induce the beta and gamma phase in the fluoropolymer. So we wanted to see what effect the electroactive phase had on the flexoelectric coefficient. So we took a second fluoropolymer, THV, which has a slightly higher fluorine content, so it acts as a better energetic material as well, and added aluminum to that fluoropolymer, and that led to a slightly larger flexoelectric coefficient in comparison to PVDF. THV only has a spontaneous polarization peak between 1100 and 1200 and doesn't exhibit these electroactive phases. So we were able to find out that the electroactive phase isn't needed for a larger flexoelectric coefficient. In conclusion, an increase in solids loading linearly increases the flexoelectric coefficient, likely due to interfacial defects between the aluminum and fluoropolymer system, and that phase is not a significant contributor to the flexoelectric coefficient.